Hey guys, what is up? What is up? It's Lucky Ruben here today with another deck profile. And today's deck profile is Toons, as you can see in my hand. And this is actually a replay, guys. But we will be, as always, I will be, as always, providing a link in the description to the deck list. So I'll explain the strategies through this review. So let's go ahead and look at my hand. I have Terraforming, I have Toon Kingdom, very important. It acts like Toon World, except for, say, my Toon monsters where you're going to get destroyed by battle. I can banish one Toon card and they're not destroyed by battle. Or if they're going to get destroyed by an effect, banish one card, they're not going to get destroyed by that effect. And then we have one of the newer ones, Comic Hand or Toon Hand. It's like a snatch and steal for Toons, technically. Mind control for Toons. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I'm dueling Munchlax. I don't know how to pronounce them, but these are sometimes a pretty annoying deck. I mean, these are sometimes a really annoying deck. But let's go ahead and continue. So she's activating Hoot Cake, so summon, so you can get, so bam, field spell. Alright, so you're saying, so let's go ahead and pause right here. So I activated Toon Kingdom right away and summoned out Toon Mass Sorcerer. Toon Kingdom, I have to banish 3 cards from the top of my deck, and those 3 cards were the cyber, all Toons, unfortunately. But I have Toon Mass, so let's go ahead and I place Call Haunted down. And I just end my turn with that move. And so this player has a good setup, and another Hoot Cake, which goes into another Millag Messenger, which goes into 2 XCs, guys. And of course, I keep on banishing the cards so I don't get destroyed. And I go ahead and pause, and I have Magic Cylinder. So I set, and then I Snatch Steal. Ooh, alright. So what happens right here is I go ahead and play Comic Hand. So since I have Toon World out and I have a Toon monster, just snatch and steals this monster. And then she goes ahead, when I attack directly, plays Mirror Force. Of course, I activate Toon Kingdom's ability, so which banishes a card and I don't get destroyed. And I activate his ability, which when he damages my opponent, I get to draw a card. So let's keep it going. So, and then, alright, right there, Comic Hand, you're like saying, why did you attack directly with that guy? Well, Comic Hand lets the monster that I stole, such as the Queen Terramas, be a Toon, so now she can attack directly. Alright, and so then, on my second main phase, I tribute both of them so that I can summon, Ancient Gear Golem. So go ahead, and then I end my turn with that. He summons Ice Hand. He battles. Now you're saying, well, why did you do it on Ice Hand? Well, what he was intending to do was destroy my Toon Kingdom, which would have left me defenseless. So that's why I had to activate Magic Cylinder, so his Ice Hand wouldn't get destroyed, so it wouldn't destroy my Toon Kingdom. So good thing I had Magic Cylinder. And then after, so you're saying replay ended, you haven't lost. I mean, you haven't won yet. Well, at that time, the player surrendered because it's technically a game. Because she ends her turn, I go ahead and attack directly. If that's a trap, which it is, that like maybe it's another Mirror Force. Which in this case it's not, but say it was another Mirror Force, then I could just do Toon Kingdom's effect, so, and deplete her life points. So let's go ahead and exit that, and let's go ahead to the deck editing room here. Alright, so we have 1 Toon Alligator, I don't know, just for defense, and so I could get, you know, maybe Terraform, I could draw Terraform. 1 Toon Ancient Gear Golem. For the attack power, first of all, and for your opponent cannot activate spells or traps during the damage step. Toon Summon Skull, again, just for the attack support. Toon Dark Magician Girl, again, for the attack support. Toon Cyber Dragons, because they can get special summoned right away out if your opponent has another monster, and they don't even need Toon World. The only time they need Toon World is to attack directly. Again, this guy, Toon Goblin Attack Force, again, just for that 23 beater, even though he does go into defense afterwards, that's okay, because like maybe I contribute for a Summon Skull that turn or whatever. I have now 3 Toon Gemini Knights. The reason why is the Toon Gemini Elves, because they don't need Toon World to be summoned. But they don't need Toon World to be summoned. Like Summon Skull, he needs Toon World to be summoned. But they don't. Plus, if they damage your opponent, they discard one random card in their hand, so that's always good. 1 Toon Cannon Soldier, again, just because he doesn't need Toon World. Again, Toon Mass Sorcerer, again, for that draw support especially. Toon Rollback, because target 1 Toon monster you control, it can make a second attack. So, if I use it on Ancient Gear Golem, that's already over half their life points. 2 of those, 3 Toon Table Contents, just especially get out the Toon Kingdoms. 2 Comic Hands, very important to steal their monster and sacrifice their monster. 2 Toon Mask. This card, you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, and then special summon 1 monster from your hand or deck who is less than or equal to the level of that targeted monster. Ignore the summoning conditions. Toon Briefcase, because if they summon out a big monster, like say an Xyz, all I need to do is activate this and it shuffles it back into their deck. 1 Max Magic Cylinder, especially for those sticky situations like you saw back in the replay with the Ice Hand. 1 Mirror Force, obvious reasons. 1 Dimensional Prism. 1 Biomass Trap Hole. 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. 1 Call of the Haunted. 3 Terraforms, especially get out the Toon Kingdoms. I do run 3 Toon Kingdoms. This is very important in this deck. This is the heart of the deck. 2 Soul Exchange, especially for like the Toon Magician Girl or the Cyber Dragon, to get that out easy. And I mean, with Toons, the downside is they can't attack the time that they're summoned. So the downside of Soul Exchange is you can't conduct your battle phase. Well, that doesn't matter because you're not going to conduct your battle phase anyway if they can't attack. So, and then just a couple more monsters. I do not run any extra deck because there's no need to. I mean, self-explanatory. So this is the deck profile for my Toon deck. I hope you guys like it. This is kind of just a fun deck, especially just to play around. I'll provide a link in the description. Comment on what you guys want me to do next. What deck you want me to do next, or you guys just want to see me duel with one of my decks. I'll provide a link also for my Crystal Beast deck profile and my Prophecy / Spellbook profile down in the description box. So hope you guys like this video, and Lucky Ruben signing out.